Tonight's breaking story begins with a storm unlike anything Hollywood has seen this year, because the internet is on fire after a so-called leaked Diddy video exploded across social media, sending fans, critics, bloggers, and entire fanbases into absolute chaos. Within minutes, timelines flooded with frantic reactions, conspiracy theories, and whispers that this video might finally expose truths people have been questioning for years. But before anyone could even catch their breath, the drama took an even wilder turn. Kim Kardashian suddenly became part of the conversation. And not just for a headline, oh no. Fans are claiming she's exposed in this scandal, dragging her name into a whirlwind she never saw coming. And if that wasn't messy enough, hold on tight, because Diddy's team immediately stepped forward, blasting the circulating prison photos and clips as complete AI fabrications. According to them, every single leak is a hoax, a trap, a digital illusion crafted to destroy his reputation. But skeptics online aren't buying it. People are saying things like, if it's fake, why does it look that real? And somebody definitely doesn't want the truth out. Fans are shocked, influencers are picking sides, and emotions are running dangerously high as Hollywood braces for the fallout. But the chaos doesn't stop with Diddy. The internet then spiraled into a whole new wave of chatter when Kim Kardashian's newly released brain scan went viral, showing what doctors labeled low brain activity in a specific region. Instantly, comments erupted. Some mocked her, others defended her, and the Kardashian-Jenner family was left divided as people debated whether this scan was even legitimate. Insiders whispered that Kim felt blindsided, that she broke down in private over the headlines, and that she's terrified this moment could be used against her in ways she can't predict. And just when the public thought they had seen enough drama for one day, another Hollywood figure stepped into the spotlight, Jessica Simpson. Fans were genuinely shocked when she opened up about co-parenting with her ex during the holidays, revealing emotional complications that sparked both empathy and controversy. People close to her claim she made those comments after receiving a message that left her shaken, and now the entire fanbase is speculating about who sent it and why. But wait, because the internet hadn't reached its limit yet. Enter Ariana Grande, who clapped back at body-shaming comments after weeks of cruel online criticism. Her message was fierce, emotional, and raw, and it left fans divided. Some praised her strength, others accused her of hiding the real issue. And behind the scenes, sources say Ariana broke down moments before her public response, surrounded by friends begging her not to hit send. Tonight, all these stories collide in one explosive chain reaction, raising questions, exposing tensions, and revealing just how fragile the world of celebrity really is. If you thought you knew the truth about what's happening behind the scenes, think again. Because the real drama is only beginning. The moment the leaked Diddy video hit the internet, Hollywood froze. Not in silence, but in the kind of stunned, breathless panic that spreads before anyone even understands what they're looking at. It started with one blurry clip posted anonymously, 30 seconds, no audio, just a dimly lit room and a figure who looked unmistakably like Diddy. Within 5 minutes, it had been reposted to Reddit, TikTok, X, and Telegram, with captions like, "Exposed, this changes everything," and "Kim K was right to leave the room." That last caption, cryptic, confusing, was the spark that dragged Kim Kardashian into the fire. Fans scrambled to piece together details. Some slowed the video frame by frame, others zoomed in on shadows and reflections. Someone uploaded an enhanced version claiming you could hear whispering in the background. And before anyone could verify anything, conspiracy channels were already declaring the clip 100% real, while Diddy's team issued a statement calling it a fabricated AI-constructed smear campaign. But here's where the story took a twist no one expected. According to people close to the situation, the reason Kim Kardashian's name appeared under that first viral post wasn't random, it was deliberate. An insider whispered to entertainment bloggers, Kim saw something years ago. She was there during a moment Diddy thought would never be spoken about again. Immediately, fans lost their minds. Theories exploded, timelines filled with users saying things like, "Kim knows something, she's keeping secrets, she's next." Suddenly, Kim, who had been minding her business, posting glam selfies and SKKN promos, was facing an avalanche of accusations. And the timing couldn't have been worse. Just hours earlier, her brain scan from a recent wellness session had been released online, showing what medical professionals described as low activity in the region associated with emotional resilience. That phrase alone sent trolls into overdrive. Memes, edits, reaction videos, everyone had something to say. But according to a source close to Kim, she didn't laugh this one off. She was devastated, the source revealed. She said, why does it feel like everything is spiraling at once? She didn't understand why her private scan was suddenly public and tied to the Diddy chaos. When her sisters found out, the Kardashian-Jenner family group chat reportedly exploded. Khloe defended her instantly, writing a furious message in all caps. Kourtney rolled her eyes and told everyone, "Stop feeding the drama." Kylie quietly offered to call her. Kendall simply texted, "You okay?" And Kris was already on the phone with lawyers before midnight. Meanwhile, Diddy's team was fighting their own war. His publicist, flustered and overwhelmed, called an emergency meeting. Eyewitnesses said there were raised voices, slammed doors, and one moment where someone shouted, "Why does the AI version look more like him than the real him does?" The panic was real. Everyone could sense that even if the footage was fake, the damage had begun. Fans were shocked, critics were circling, influencers smelled blood, but then something bizarre happened. A second video surfaced. This one was clearer, more detailed, and appeared to show Diddy inside a prison cell. Within seconds, people began screaming, "He's already locked up." Even major platforms hesitated, unsure whether to flag it, remove it, or let the rumor spread. Diddy's team immediately released another statement: "This footage is entirely AI-generated. Mr. Combs has not been arrested." Yet the public didn't believe a word. Why? Because around this time, a voice memo leaked. A woman's voice, soft, trembling. Some fans claimed it was Kim Kardashian. The message was simple: "This is only the beginning." Whether real or edited, that message made everything worse. The internet descended into full timeline meltdown. Threads appeared comparing this chaos to old Hollywood scandals. People dragged up past feuds. Someone even claimed that Kim and Diddy had secretly met last year, sparking a new wave of speculation. And then, in this perfect digital storm, Jessica Simpson stepped in. It seemed unrelated at first. Jessica had simply mentioned co-parenting struggles during a holiday interview. But the way she spoke, the emotion in her voice, it made people wonder if she was referencing someone specific. According to sources, Jessica had been receiving messages from an unnamed celebrity involved in a scandal. Some believe it was someone connected to the Diddy fallout. Jessica reportedly told a friend, "It's like everyone's dealing with something heavy right now. Even people I never expected." Her comments spread instantly, adding another thread of panic to an already messy situation. But nothing compared to what Ariana Grande did next. After weeks of being body-shamed online, Ariana finally snapped. She posted a message saying, "Y'all don't know what I'm going through. Stop assuming, stop judging." Her tone was sharp, emotional. It shook the internet. Fans rushed to defend her. Critics accused her of deflecting. But behind the scenes, Ariana was reportedly in tears. She felt like she was fighting her own battle while everyone else was drowning in theirs, a friend shared. She said, "Why does the world feel like it's falling apart?" And it did feel like that, because the entertainment world for those few hours was a tangled web of rumors, anger, and unraveling secrets. Everyone was connected, everyone was affected, and every headline seemed to bleed into the next. As the sun rose over Los Angeles the next morning, one thing became clear. This wasn't a simple scandal. It was a chain reaction, and the next explosion was coming. By noon the following day, the chaos surrounding the leaked Diddy footage was no longer just an online frenzy, it was a full-scale Hollywood emergency. Every major entertainment outlet scrambled to get a statement. Some reporters camped outside recording studios. Others stalked Diddy's inner circle, desperate for any whisper. And as the frenzy intensified, people began noticing something unusual. Diddy himself was silent. Completely silent. Silence, in this business, is louder than a confession. One insider claimed Diddy's team locked down communication, telling everyone, even assistants, not to use the words video, prison, or Kim in any texts. Another said Diddy was furious that AI technology had advanced enough to make hoaxes look painfully real. But a third source insisted Diddy wasn't angry, he was nervous. The kind of nervous that only comes when you know something far more damaging might be on the horizon. And that's when fans started digging. Old interviews resurfaced, party videos, rumors from the early 2000s, clips of celebrities avoiding questions whenever Diddy's name came up. The internet began piecing together a narrative, some factual, some fabricated, some wildly imaginative. But the moment that truly blew the lid off came when a TikTok creator posted a now viral theory. What if the reason Kim Kardashian's name is involved is because she saw the original footage before it got remade with AI? The comments were ruthless. "She knows something. This is why Kris stays ready with lawyers." Low brain activity or not, Kim isn't stupid. Kim's brain scan, already a sensitive topic, became a weapon. Trolls used it to mock her intelligence. Critics used it as proof she was overwhelmed. Fans, however, defended her fiercely, saying the scan only made her human. Emotional, vulnerable, and quietly, behind the scenes, Kim was falling apart. According to a family insider, Kim spent hours pacing around her bathroom, staring into the mirror, asking, "Why me?" She hated being dragged into scandals she didn't cause. And the worst part, her kids were asking questions. North reportedly saw a meme about Kim's brain scan and asked, "Mom, is your brain broken?" Kim broke down. She hated that her children were exposed to this world. She hated that a moment meant to improve her health had become public mockery. Even Kanye heard about it. A source whispered, Kanye sent her a message saying, "Ignore them. You're stronger than they'll ever understand." She didn't know how to respond. But while Kim struggled emotionally, the internet turned to the next shocking twist. The creator of the leaked video came forward. Well, sort of. On a dark, heavily edited Instagram reel, a masked figure claimed responsibility, saying, "The footage is real, you're being protected from the truth." The voice was distorted, the lighting terrible, but the message terrifying. Fans panicked. The clip spread like wildfire. Even celebrities secretly reshared it in private group chats, asking, "Is this legit?" The tension was unbearable. Diddy's team scrambled to track the source, but the account disappeared within hours, leaving nothing but digital ashes. Hollywood wasn't breathing. Everyone waited for something, anything, to break the tension. And then Jessica Simpson did something completely unexpected. She went live. It was supposed to be a simple holiday segment, soft lighting, festive decor, Jessica discussing Christmas traditions with her kids. But around the 10-minute mark, her voice cracked. She paused. She wiped her eyes. Then she said, "Co-parenting is complicated, especially when certain things from your past come back." The internet exploded. Who was she talking about? Her ex? His friends? Someone tied to the Diddy situation? A source later revealed Jessica had been receiving anonymous DMs all week. The messages contained references to old Hollywood parties, the kind Diddy used to host. Jessica allegedly recognized details that only insiders would know. A friend claimed she whispered, "What if the same people who leak that footage are trying to scare others too?" Suddenly, Jessica's emotional moment wasn't just personal, it was connected. It added fuel to an already raging fire, but nothing prepared the public for what came next. Ariana Grande, freshly bruised from weeks of online body shaming, posted a video response, soft lighting, shaky breath, eyes red from crying. She spoke quietly but firmly. "I'm tired. I've been dealing with more than anyone knows." Her fans flooded the comments with hearts. But beneath the support, a darker narrative took shape. Some insisted Ariana was hinting at the Diddy scandal. Others claimed her stress wasn't just from trolls, it was from fear. Ariana's friend reportedly told someone. She said she was scared of getting dragged into something huge. She felt like the internet was connecting dots that shouldn't be connected, like someone wanted every celebrity to look guilty. But here's where the twist deepened. Right after Ariana's emotional message, her publicist received an anonymous email with one sentence. "Stay quiet or be next." Screenshots leaked. Fans panicked again. Ariana deleted her post. Hollywood was unraveling. The entire celebrity ecosystem felt fragile, unsafe, unsteady. And then, almost poetically, Kris Jenner took control. A source revealed Kris summoned her daughters to an emergency family meeting at her Hidden Hills home. She stood at the head of the room, arms crossed, glasses on, prepared for war. Kim was seated on the couch, still shaken. Khloe paced the floor, furious. Kylie looked worried. Kendall stayed quiet. Kourtney brought matcha and said, "This is draining my aura." Kris slammed her phone on the table. "This is not just gossip anymore," she said. "Someone is targeting powerful people. And if they're using AI to do it, they're trying to rewrite reality." Kim whispered, "What if something worse comes out? What if they drag our family into this even more?" Kris leaned in, "Not on my watch." Meanwhile, across the city, Diddy was reportedly meeting with cybersecurity experts, demanding answers. One source claimed he shouted, "I want to know who did this. Who's after me?" Some said Diddy believed someone he once trusted was behind the chaos. Others claimed he feared a coordinated attack meant to destroy multiple celebrities simultaneously. And the wildest rumor? Diddy allegedly sent a private message to Kim Kardashian that read, "We need to talk, now." No one knows if she replied. But one thing was undeniable. This scandal had grown bigger, darker, and more interconnected than anyone realized. And the next revelation would shake everything even harder. By the time evening settled over Los Angeles, the air felt thick, like a storm was forming over Hollywood, one made not of thunder and rain but rumors, paranoia, and the uneasy feeling that someone, somewhere, was pulling strings none of the celebrities could see. And for the first time in years, the rich and powerful weren't the ones in control. The masked figure who had earlier claimed responsibility for the leak resurfaced, not with a video this time, but with a series of cryptic posts on a burner account. Each message was more disturbing than the last. You've seen the surface. Technology hides more than it reveals. Diddy is only chapter 1. Fans spiraled, theories multiplied like wildfire. Some believed the masked figure was a disgruntled former employee. Others thought it was an AI activist intent on exposing celebrity culture. A few even claimed it was another celebrity trying to sabotage Diddy for personal gain. But the most chilling idea, the one nobody wanted to say out loud, was whispered in private group chats across the industry. What if it's someone inside Hollywood, someone with access to everyone? Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian's world was unraveling even faster. Her phone buzzed relentlessly, texts from friends, messages from brands, calls from lawyers. But the one message that shook her the most came not from a fan or a troll, but from someone she had once trusted deeply. It simply read, "You remember what you saw. Don't pretend you don't." Kim froze, her breath caught, her mind flashed back to an event from years ago, a party, a hallway, a moment she had tried to forget. Something about Diddy's presence that night had unsettled her. She never spoke about it. She never wanted to. Now someone else remembered too. She immediately called Kris Jenner, her voice cracking. "Mom, this is getting dangerous." Kris, fierce as ever, told her, "We will handle this. Do not respond." But inside, even Kris was rattled. Across town, Diddy was pacing aggressively in his mansion, surrounded by advisors who looked more overwhelmed by the minute. One insider leaked a snippet of their conversation. Diddy slammed a glass down. "Why does it look so real? Who has footage of that angle?" His tech advisor replied nervously, "Sir, we think someone used real-life reference scans." Diddy's eyes widened. "Of my house? Worse," the advisor whispered. "Of you. If the footage was fake, it wasn't created from scratch. Someone had fed a machine intimate knowledge, angles, lighting, reflections, details only a person with access could provide." It meant betrayal. It meant someone close to him had crossed a line. As tensions grew, Ariana Grande's team was in crisis mode. They had been ordered to go silent, delete comments, restrict tags, and monitor her mentions every 5 minutes. But Ariana herself, she felt suffocated. A friend close to her revealed, she said she felt like a pawn in a game she didn't sign up for. She was terrified the same people who manipulated Diddy's footage might target her next. For the first time, Ariana considered stepping away from social media completely. Jessica Simpson, meanwhile, received another mysterious message, this time referencing a private vacation she took in 2010. Details nobody online should have access to. She confided in a close friend, "I feel like the past is chasing all of us. Like someone wants every celebrity to feel exposed." Her friend asked, "Who would do that?" Jessica whispered, "Someone who knows all our secrets." But the real explosion came later that night, when an audio clip leaked of a heated phone call between two unidentified celebrities discussing the Diddy scandal. One voice growled, "If she talks, everything falls apart." The other replied, "Then make sure she doesn't." Fans immediately assumed the voices belonged to two A-list stars, and Kim Kardashian's name trended again within minutes. #ProtectKim, #KimKExpose, #They want her silent. Kim's security was increased. Her home was put under special surveillance. Even her children's schedules were altered to avoid paparazzi. Across Los Angeles, celebrities whispered among themselves. Private dinners were cancelled. Studios held emergency briefing calls. Publicists sent mass texts reading, "Do not comment on the Diddy situation. Do not speak Kim's name. Do not mention the videos." But it was too late, because another leak dropped. Not a video, not a photo, not a voice memo, but a list. A list of names, actors, singers, influencers, executives, people allegedly connected to the masked figures, Chapter 1. Some names made no sense. Some were expected, some were shocking, and the final name on the list, Kim Kardashian. Under it, a message. She saw everything. The entire internet froze. The idea that Kim had witnessed something decades ago, something powerful enough to ignite this entire chain reaction, became the leading theory across every platform. And for the first time, even Kim wasn't sure she could deny it. Because whatever she remembered from that night, it wasn't just uncomfortable, it wasn't just strange, it was dangerous. And someone, somewhere, wanted her silence. The question now wasn't whether the footage was real. It was, who is trying to rewrite Hollywood's entire reality and why? As the dust settles, temporarily, the entertainment world finds itself suspended in a chilling silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that comes right before something bigger, louder, and far more devastating erupts. Because right now, every celebrity in this story is holding their breath, waiting, watching, wondering who will be targeted next. Diddy's camp is still scrambling, working overtime to shut down rumors, deny the footage, and identify the person responsible for the AI manipulation. But even their strongest statements can't undo the damage. The public has seen too much. Too many coincidences, too many sudden leaks, too many messages appearing in the dead of night. And even though Diddy insists the videos are hoaxes, the internet refuses to let go of the idea that something real, something dark, exists behind them. Kim Kardashian remains the center of the storm. Whether she wants it or not, the narrative keeps circling back to her. Why was her name in the first caption? Why are anonymous messages telling her she remembers everything? Why does the masked figure keep hinting that she holds a piece of the puzzle no one else does? Her family is protecting her. Her lawyers are fighting for her. But the bigger question is looming. What did Kim see years ago that someone is now terrified she might reveal? Jessica Simpson's emotional confession, Ariana Grande's deeply personal breakdown, the anonymous threats, the reappearing masked figure, all these threads feel connected. Every detail hints at a much larger plan, a coordinated attempt to destabilize Hollywood's biggest names using the most powerful tool available today: artificial intelligence. But who is behind this digital chaos? A disgruntled insider? A mastermind hacker? A celebrity seeking revenge? Or a shadowy figure who simply wants to expose the entertainment industry from the inside out? One thing is certain, this is not the end. If anything, this is the beginning of a much bigger unraveling, one that could expose secrets, end careers, and change the way Hollywood understands truth forever. And now, viewers, the question shifts to you. What do you think is really happening behind the scenes? Is someone trying to destroy Diddy? Is Kim Kardashian being silenced for something she knows? Are Ariana and Jessica unintended victims of a larger digital war? Or is this a conspiracy that goes far deeper than any of us can imagine? We want to hear your theories. Before you go, make sure you right finger hit that like button if this deep dive kept you on the edge of your seat. Right finger subscribe for more explosive breakdowns and hidden Hollywood truths. Right finger turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because this story is far from over. Right finger and drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is pulling the strings behind these leaks? And what do you think happens next? Your opinion matters. Your theories drive the conversation. And trust me, this story is only beginning.